Afternoon. Welcome back to another video. You join me here in Talacre. Now, I didn't time it the best. I had a haircut at 10:50. So low is our 25 to 1. So I went straight down here to Talacre to target hounds. John is busy. He's going out with his missus, going for the day out somewhere. So my first thing I've done, I got straight down, got one out. It's an up and over dongle with a crab on, with a peeler. So I just want to get one straight out, so we're fishing. Now, looks like my t-shirt by the way. How cool. Our new logo that me and John have been playing with and working to make. I completely forgot what I was going on about them. But like I say, I've come here to target hounds. I'm going to get the second rod out in a second. Got a ratchet set on the multiplier. Let's see if we can find anything. We have got company. I got a quick photo of him before. We've got a seal. So, I've heard it many times over the years. A lot of people, so, no, a seal's about, it's going to be no good. Well, a seal's here for one thing, and that's food. So, if he's here, I feel confident. Like I say, I will fish about an hour and a half. It's only a small tide. An hour and a half, I'll be aiming to come off of the beach by 2 hours after low. It's a little bit conservative in all honesty. It's a little conservative, but the first stage of tide is a lot weaker, isn't it? So it doesn't push anywhere near as much. So I say by 2 hours after low, I will be walking off the beach. I won't be heading back at that point. I'll be on my way off here. So something else I've just done, I took a screenshot and I'll insert it. It's something I've always done here. I've basically on Google Maps, I use iPhone, I use Google Maps because it's decent. On Google Maps you can save your pins and locations. So what I've done is when you come onto the beach at the sand dunes, I've put a pin, I've saved pin, a save location. So you have got at least, and my phone's on charge now, it's recording as well. But you've got, that's sharp, which is nice. You've got that pin of where you need to be to get off the beach. And again, I've got on the compass app, it just comes on the iPhone. I guarantee you'll have the same on Android. You've got the compass. And again, all I do, when you're on the screen, if you basically tap on the Apple on iPhone, if you tap on the screen in the direction, it will give you a red mark. So when you're walking, like I say, I'll show you a screenshot here. But even actually, I'll do screen recording very quickly, and it shows you obviously what heading you want to be. So off the top of my head, I think it's 250 something degrees from here. And again, it'd be roughly a west southwesterly on your compass to get from exactly where I am here. Now, from last week's video, hopefully you see, I was getting some prawns. If not, go and watch us get some prawns. So it's broken off a bit. So these are local prawns, and whenever you're fishing anywhere down here along the North Wales coast, this time of year the fish will be full of prawns. You know, they'll always sort of puke up a little bit there. That's always full of prawns. So why wouldn't we use what they're coming here to eat? So I'm going to put 2 of these on. Hopefully you can see a little bit better. I wasn't the best angle last time I'd done this, did I? Yeah, they were frozen. Get the needle the right way, eh? Exactly the same. Putting them on there. Now, the elastic, I've run out of my fine stuff. So it is a little bit heavy. It is a little bit heavy for this. I'll put a curve back in them already. That's not what we want. So that's all, I tell you what. That's curving off. Pull the tail off. A nice fresh local prawn. Surely that's got to be deadly. I'd also like to take a moment to say thank you to everybody. 500 subscribers. I know it's nothing compared to big channels, but it's just me and John and our little channel. And like I say, we started it originally, a bit of fun. And we've got to a point where we really, really enjoy making the videos. So, seeing likes, subscriptions, comments, so it's pretty cool, to be honest. It's pretty amazing. So, yeah, thank you all. And I know John made a post on that on our Facebook page, but I just want to say thank you. So, last week's video, we were already at 500 subscribers. I know we're a week behind with this, but it's what it is. Thank you very much. What a beautiful day it is. So yeah, it's not the first time I've tried this year. As you may have seen, I tried a month or so back now. Basically, for a bit sort of chancing it really for a very early hound. There's only a couple of anglers down here, just down to the east towards Moston. Got a few hundred yards still. But yeah, yesterday I went up to see my nan. I remember nan and sister, and I said, looking out to sea, you can see over here, and zoomed right in on my wife's camera, on my wife's phone, Samsung something or other. It's an ultra, one of the big ones, hell of a good camera. And I say the image quality's rubbish because I'm zoomed in about 90 odd times. But there was 5 down here yesterday, 5 groups of people. They might know more than I do. So I hope you're all well. Hope you're all enjoying your fishing. You might have noticed a video a little while back in Anglesey. I just went through a bit of a down patch, you know. I've got absolutely no reason to feel that way, but you do sometimes, don't you? So I kind of forced myself to get out because, you know, I didn't really want to do much. So yeah, I kind of forced myself to get out, and I enjoyed it, even though, of course, it was crap. I enjoyed it. It was nice. So yeah, I was fishing. It was when John was in Amlwch there. I was out with my friend Matt on his rib from Patelli. I say we lure fished for bass all day, up and down the coast on various different areas. And oh, there's a fish on a knock on the left hand rod anyway. And yes, we fished all up and down the coast, and I got a one bass, and we had plenty. I've got a little bit of footage. I'll try and sort of frame it right. I've got a little bit of footage there. Matt was using a topwater lure. I can't remember the name of the lure. He was using a topwater lure, and you can see the bass a few times come up for it. I say throughout the day, we see multiple bass they just weren't that interested. They weren't that interested in feeding. So the plan was I was going to meet John on the way back, and I say me and Matt went to play golf afterwards. Again, it was just nice. I've not seen Matt. Oh, turns out it's a couple of years. Not a very good amigo, that is it? Yeah, it turns out it's been a couple of years since we actually caught each other up and fished. Let's say we went to play golf. Had a bloody belting day. Caught the sun, nice tan and all. Yeah, so as I say, John was an amler. The plan was to go and meet him, but after his rag was not particularly great, and again, it's still very early to get the number of mini species. John basically called it a day. John basically called and ended up going there. Meet him. We'll try this slightly differently this time. Push on its belly. I'll put a bit of elastic on the hook. Already planning. I say we kept. I don't know. I wouldn't know how to take. We kept a couple handfuls, bigger ones, basically. So there we are. A little bait. Yeah, we are going to try and keep some as live bait. I don't know how well this is going to show up. So many birds diving. Now, sorry about the audio in this bit. I don't quite know what happened with microphones. So what I've done here was swap the dongle rig for a drop down pulley. It was an up and over, and a few times it came back and it was tangled. So I don't know if it's just a weed or what. So yeah, I swapped it to a smaller drop down pulley. Now then, I'll change the rig. You can see that there, perfectly nailed. Beautiful little male hamper. Beautiful fish. Beautiful. So, that's what I came here for. That's what I was hoping for. First one of the year. Let's go and put him back. Beauty. Thank you for joining us. Down here at Talacre. The wind's picked up a little bit. The northerly's quite cool actually. So, my first hound of the year. I'm bloody over the moon. It's only a small one. My phone is getting towards 10%. So again, as I mentioned about safety things, I'll do that screen record, show you my compass. So I'm going to be getting off very shortly here. So I just want to do a quick outro and thank you all for joining me on this little adventure at Talacre. It's not really an adventure, is it? It's down the road from home. I'd like to thank you all for joining me down here. It's been a pleasure. Beats sitting at home, doesn't it? Beats sitting at home. I wouldn't have caught it out of home. So, yeah. Tight lines and good luck to you all. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.